And good evening, everybody, and welcome here to Memphis Motorsports Park as we're getting set for the running of the Memphis 70 here for chase race number 6, race 26 of the PCSRA Foster Series. More importantly, elimination race number 2. When the checker flag waves here tonight, 4 drivers are going to sadly be eliminated from the championship as we will go from 12 drivers to the Elite 8. There's a look at your point standings going into this event. And there is a look at the point standings over here. That's, by the way, your playoff grid. And, yeah. There you go. 70 laps of racing and a developing story coming into this race. Of course, a couple of developing stories. First off, the driver who's on the pole. If you remember this name in the Oreo Cup Series, you should. It's the same Lucian Bianchi who made a hero of himself in the Oreo Cup Series. He has been picked up to drive the 3rd Front Row Motorsports car for the remainder of the season. Looking to see how he does in the next-gen car. Remy Crampton is alongside of him. Of course, Remy Crampton comes in this race 25th in the point standings, former winner this season. Noah Platts comes into this race in a dangerous territory, 118 points below the cut line. And if Noah Platts is wanting to advance into the next round, he has to win tonight or could be one of the 4 drivers eliminated. And Kyle Langland, who has already been eliminated, 14th in the points. You can check the starting grid. That's last week's event there, Royals. Do I have the starting grid? No, I do not. You can check down the description, or I'll do this for you guys. Save the starting grid. You can check the starting grid over here to the right side of your screen. Let's go over a couple of other news before these cars get rolling off. First, in the 67 is Santi Messi. He is also another driver that is entered in this race. He is the 3rd driver for 2311 Racing. Other top story news, Maximilian Chilton will be driving car number 54 for the rest of the season after Michael Mickenturf was not medically cleared. And Anthony Ritchie, it has been a very struggling season for him, no longer the driver of this car. Tatiana Guerra, who's part of Frank Calipas's development program, making her rookie debut, will be taking over the driving duties for the remainder of the season. So we'll keep an eye on how Bianchi and Naguera will do in their respective debuts. We'll see how the other 38 drivers, as I see an incident in the back, yellow. Oh, Emmanuel Hartnett's blown up. That's why we're not going green. The engine has let go on Emmanuel Hartnett. Thank goodness he's in the next round of the playoffs. So he can definitely ill afford a bad result, as we're going to get the 1-to-go signal. Good chance to get Bianchi all situated, but that is disastrous for one of the drivers in the playoffs, Emmanuel Hartnett, as he is now out of this race. Thank goodness he won at 2 weeks ago at Toronto, or he would have been eliminated. And Hartnett, I do not think will take the start, which, to be fair with you, it wouldn't matter anyway because Hartnett's already in the next round. Oh, looks like they're changing tires on that car. I'm not sure what's up with his car, but that's a tough break. At least I gave Bianchi a chance to get comfortable. Got an extra pace lap under his belt, as now we're going to go green. Second time we've had the start waved off for a mechanical problem, as we're going to go green flag racing. From here at Memphis, who will be the Elite 8? Who will be the 4 drivers eliminated? Let's go racing, drivers. Boogity, boogity, boogity. And it looks like William Davis didn't take the start either. Looks like he had a flat tire. They will get his tire changed, excuse me. And Lucian Bianchi will lead the first lap. We talked about Maximilian Chilton, who made a hero of himself at Richmond. Well, Lucian Bianchi's trying to do the same. There's some damage to Tori Gossett, number 38. Looks like Gossett ran in the back. Apparently, let's first off see what happened to cause the stack up. I believe she ran the back of Zachary Taylor. And by the way, this was when the start got waved off. or no. Yeah, this happened coming off pit road. Looks like Emmanuel Hartnett blown up. Looks like Hartnett blew up. And this is why the start got waved off. Zachary Taylor ran into Emmanuel Hartnett. And Tori Gossett runs in the back of the Hershey Toyota. So a tough break. And the caution is out. Heather Gallant's involved. Daniel Witter. Boy, they've had a rough season. Tatiana Nagura is involved. So is Scarlett Wallace. So we apparently have had an incident while we were looking back at a replay. All right, what happened in my famous quotes? What happened to you, my favorite drivers? Oh, somebody's smoking. If it's one of the, looks like Kaylee Rankin is involved. Gotta hope, but not one of our playoff and CJ Bracken's involved. That's one of our playoff contenders. Oh my goodness. And CJ may be out. What was the gap? CJ came in this race 43. Oh, boy, this could be bad for CJ. They were 4 wide all of a sudden. What in the world? Oh, this happened ahead of... Oh, this... Okay, Jesse Art got collected. That's a playoff contender. Jesse Art got turned. Who turned her? Looks like she and Cody Smart got together. Cody got the wall, so you can add Cody Smart to the list of another playoff contender. Jesse comes down, gets Heather Gallant. Gallant gets Smart, so Smart, you can add his name to the list. David Heller got a piece. That's a playoff contender. And remember how Sean said he wants to wreck the field. The good news is he wrecked the field. Oh, wow. Jackie Tang is in it. Jackie Tang is in it. That's one of the playoff contenders. Jared Underhill, Sean Art, Quinton Moore. Oh, boy, this is going to get bleak as far as who's getting eliminated. And CJ is smoking. He's done. Jackie Tang might be done. Oh, my goodness. That might be, I'm going to have to confirm if they're out of the race. If they're out of the race, we're going to have to confirm it. But Bianchi's the leader. Jamie Pintor, Caleb Hobbs, is third. Looks like 38 has no hood. William Davis is back out on track. Fifth is Noah Platts. Fourth was Remy Crampton. Sixth is Santi Messi, Kyle Langling, Zachary Fitzwater, Sam Davis, and Kate Anderson. I was going to get ready to say, were any playoff contenders involved? Yeah, I saw them involved. Out of the race. Nick Voiles is out with an ignition. Emmanuel Hartnett's out of the race. Jackie Tang is out. That will be the end of the line for Jackie Tang's championship hopes. Quinton Moore is out. CJ Bracken is out. Quinton came this race 15 points above the cut line. CJ was 43. And Nick Voiles was 82 above the cut line. Boy, this race turned upside down on its head. As we're green flag racing, thank goodness Emmanuel Hartnett won. But that right there might... I can officially confirm Jackie Tang is one of the 4 drivers getting eliminated. That's a tough break for Jackie. Hate that for Jackie Tang in that 19. And for the second round in a row, one of the Joe Gibbs racing cars, who was the favorite to win the championship, could be down to possibly 1. Yellow's out for the second time tonight. Another big wreck. Sean Art. Bradley Reams, is involved. Jessica Shelton, Shane Lake. Bianchi's coming to the yellow. Okay, Bianchi, slow down there, buddy. Slow down. Okay. Go high. There you go, bud. Now let these 2 nice people go. There you go. Looks like the 50 got a piece of it. Ali Liera also got involved. Oh, boy. Bradley Ream is involved. Now my next question, were any more playoff contenders involved? Nathan Orman got a piece of it. Of course, Orman was already involved. Sean Art was collected. That's another playoff contender. Oh, Fitzwater got turned. Sam Davis, another playoff contender. Boy, playoff contenders are having troubles tonight. 21 got the wall. Looked like the 67 just got loose. 67 got loose, went off the nose of playoff contender Sam Davis. Kyle Langland got a piece. Cody Smart gets a piece. And then I don't know who in the world did not slow down. Sean Hart got a piece. Somebody just pile drove the 15 of Chase Brooks. I don't know who that was. I have to get a good camera angle. Or looked like the 15 to me just lost it. Yeah, he lost it. That's bizarre. Jessica Shelton did the same. 15 gets into the 9. That's what sent Bradley Ream upside down. Zachary Taylor, who was already eliminated. Nathan Orman, who won last week. Sam Davis got a piece of it. Boy, this is not a good night for playoff contenders. I can tell you that for sure. Looks like Bianchi's saying to himself, good night. What in the world is going on? The good news is Sean Hart wrecked the field. The bad news is hopefully it didn't end his playoff hopes. As we're going to go back to green flag racing here. As I hit the wrong button. Any drivers out of the race? Yep, looks like the 47-2-22 are out. So we're down to 31 drivers on track, 24 on the lead lap. And, of course, Sam Davis came into this race 33 points below the cut line. This is not what Sam Davis needs. What Sam Davis has got to hope for is drivers ahead of him. He knows he's already bypassed Jackie Tang. So he needs Sean and David to encounter troubles. Quentin Moore's already out of this race. Let me confirm that. Yeah, he's out of the race. So Sam Davis needs something as Tori Gossage trying to get by her teammate Lucian Bianchi. Jamie Pintor having a good run there. William Davis yellow out again. Zachary Taylor's in it. David Heller's got damage. And if David retires out of the race, that could be his playoff hopes finished. And looks like he ran the back of somebody. Somebody finished Zachary Taylor. Oh, Jalecia Kuzman. That's, by the way, the rookie points leader, Jalecia Kuzman. Kyle Langland looked like he probably got a piece of that last incident, and Kuzman just lost control of her car. And Nathan Orman's going to get on the brakes. And looks like Sean's going to lightly tap the Liberty University Chevy. And Ormy barely hits the 77. Sean did the same. Looks who's pushing Sean, his little sister. But David Heller's got a lot of front end damage. And he's coming to pit road. He cannot retire out of the race, David Heller, or this could be putting Sean Hart in a very good spot to advance. And he's out of the race. That is what Sean Hart needed to see as David Heller out of the race. That means David Heller's championship hopes are done. And remember, Noah Platts came into this race 118 points below the cut line. Platts is in a must-win situation. I don't know if and of course running in 6, I don't know if that's going to be enough. And yes, David is out of the race. That will mean David Heller becomes the second driver who's been eliminated. Let me look here. Quentin Moore, I know, is out of the race. Cody's ahead of Q-Man. Sean is ahead of Q-Man. So Sean's looking good as long as he doesn't get involved in another incident. Sean is also ahead of Nick Voiles and CJ Bracken. That might have just put Sean Hart into the Elite 8 going into next week. And if Noah Platts does not win this race, I think we have our 4 getting eliminated, but I'll have to confirm that with Score 4 and the PCSRA officials. Well, Sean Hart wanted to wreck the field tonight. He got his golden wish. And, you know, I'm happy for Lucci and Bianchi. Let me see if the 50 is still in the race. Looks like the 50 is still in the race, and the 50 is running in 11th. Good run for Tatiana as the yellow is out again. Kyle Langland's in it. Jesse Art's in it. Paul Minnick, Sam Davis got a piece. Boy, we have had a Wreckfest Demolition Derby already, and looks like we got a little female. Oh, Jesse Art got a fender. Oh, we had a wreck on the back straightaway. That would explain it. Hold up. Kyle Langland was around. Jesse got a piece. If she retires, oh boy, this could make things interesting. It's like Fitzwater got loose, got into Kyle Langland. Paul Minnick gets a piece, and that was, like I said, right in front of playoff contender Sam Davis. Ormy got through, Jesse did not. Oh boy, if Jesse retires out of the race, this could really make things interesting. This could possibly put Jesse Art possibly out of the play. Oh, and Jalecia Kuzman hit Jesse. And Sam Davis just committed female abuse and runs in the back of the Advent Health Chevy Camaro. And Jesse's still on pit road. Zachary Taylor's been in and out of the pit lane. Oh my goodness. I don't know. We could end up having our 4. We know 3 is getting eliminated. Jesse's out. Oh boy. She was 28. That's going to be close. Will it be enough for Jesse Art to advance? I do not know. The good news for her is that if Noah Platts does not win, she might advance. Oh, this is going to really shake up the bracket wide open. This is putting Sean Hart in a good spot. Because right now, here's what I can confirm. Sean Hart, and wow, Chilton's running a 9th. Good run for Chilton. Cody's up there in the top 10, and he's also the second highest playoff contender. Caleb Hobbs is the highest. Looks like if Cody Smart and Caleb Hobbs stay where they're at, they will advance to the round of 8 and join Emmanuel Hartnett. I don't know if a 6th place finish for Noah Platts is too little too late for him. That's going to be I don't think it could be enough. I'll be surprised if it is enough. Like Zachary Taylor just in and out of the pit lane. Kyle Langland's out. Jesse Art is out. Sean's in 21st. Sean has got to pray and hope. Remember, Sean came in his race 18 points below the cut line. He's already passed his sister. As long as Sean doesn't get involved, then Sean may be in good situation. Yellow is out again. And Sam Davis is in it. So is Cody Smart. And Cody may be done. And Cody's done. Now the big question is who's going to get eliminated? It's like Cody got loose, got turned by Ormy. Oh my goodness, this might have thrown everything wide open. Ali Liera just committed male abuse on Ormy. Oh, Chilton got a piece of it. Well, I just jinxed it. Oh, Tatiana gets in her good friend Chilton. Tatiana's had an eventful debut so far. And Chilton's out of the race. Well, tough break for Chilton. And Cody is out of the race. So is Sam Davis. Remember, Davis came in this race 13 33 points below the cut line. If I'm not mistaken, I think we have our 4 drivers who've been eliminated. I'm going to have to do some math in my head. So we're going to go back to green. Is Sean still in the race? That's the next question. He is. I think Sean Art has advanced. Sean Art might have just made the Elite 8. The question's going to be, let's see, Sam Davis. He finished ahead of Tang. He won't finish ahead of Sean. He finished ahead of David. Or he won't finish ahead of David. Or, hold on. I'll have to figure this out as we're back to green. As we're now halfway through this race. Okay, Sam Davis finished 28th. He finished ahead of David. He was, let's see, a total of, 15 points. So that means he finished ahead of David. He finished ahead of Nick Voiles. Ooh, I don't know. I really don't know. As the yellow is out again. Taylor's involved again. Jared Underhill got involved. Taylor's already been dizzy tonight. Looks like the 15 got loose, spun into Jared. I'm trying to figure this puzzle out in my head. Sean, I know, is going to finish ahead of David, Cody, Q-Man, and Jesse Art, and Scarlett Wallace hit the 6. I'm going to have to figure this puzzle out really easily. And it looks like Bianchi's thinking to himself, boy, one less problem as more drivers are out, but they're non-playoff contenders. So not Santi Messi's out of the race. Boy, it's been a messy race here tonight at Memphis. And Memphis is playing its part in who's going to get eliminated. I'm trying to figure this puzzle out as we're already got drivers out of the race. Now can we go the rest of the race without a wreck fest? That's the next question. Let me see here. Nick came in this race 82. And with Sean, and of course, Sean finished ahead of David. Q-Man, Hobbsy's running 3rd, so he can't beat Hobbs. So I think Hobbs is in a good spot to move on to the next round of the playoffs. Hartnett didn't have to win tonight because he was already locked into the next round regardless. I think as of right now, the 78's locked into the next round. Sean Art is ahead of, Voiles, Bracken, Art. Sean's ahead of his sister, Bracken, Voiles, Moore, Smart, Heller. So that means Sean Art has more than likely locked him a spot into the next round of the playoffs. So that means Sean Art is now in the Elite 8. Something he's never done in his PCSRA career. Remember when he was in the Monster Energy Series? He made the playoffs, got eliminated in the round of 12. Well, Sean's gone further here in this series than he did in the Monster Energy Series. So good job to Senor. He might be my dark horse for the championships, Sean Art. So Sean has advanced no matter what, because he's ahead of all those drivers he needed to finish ahead, which is Hobbs, Moore, Smart, Heller. So it looks like Sean Art has locked himself a spot in the Elite 8. Caleb Hobbs is going to do the same. The question's going to be who are the other drivers. And, of course, Sam Davis came in this race 33 points below the cut line, as I was saying. He finished 28th. He didn't beat Cody. He can't beat Sean. Let me figure this puzzle out. So, Sam Davis, of course, was tied. He can't beat Sean. He finished ahead of David. He finished ahead of Q-Man. Sam Davis did, I'm referring to. So, Sam finished ahead of Q-Man and David. And, of course, Jackie Tang was out of the race. Quentin Moore, and he's also finished ahead. Ooh, did Sam Davis get lucky? I don't know. I really don't know. It's going to be close to find out who gets eliminated. It also depends on the 21. But I can definitely... Boy, this is going to make things very interesting. Because right now, I don't have a darn clue who's going to get eliminated. Of course, Sean has already passed David. Jackie... Well, actually, let me rephrase that. I know who's getting eliminated. Jackie Tang, I can confirm, is eliminated. Because he's out of the race in 39th. David Heller is out of the race in 31st, and he was that driver in that critical 8th position in points. And, of course, Sean is ahead of him in points. So I can definitely say David Heller's been eliminated. I'll confirm that. And, of course, Sam Davis finished behind Cody Smart. But they finished ahead of Quentin Moore. And Sam Davis also finished barely ahead of Jesse Art, but I don't think that's going to be enough for Sam Davis. I don't think that's going to be enough. I think we might have our 4 drivers who've been eliminated right here, depending what's going to happen with the 21. Because if the 21 didn't, and of course the 21 needed 8th in points to have troubles. But the problem is that Noah Platts, it might not be enough. I think we might have our 4 eliminated. Regardless where the 21 is going to finish. But again, I could be wrong. So don't quote me on that until I see the official point standings. Tatiana's on the last car on the lead lap. Looks like Sean Art's going to survive to advance. Sean, you caught a lucky break there, son. Now, as long as Sean Art doesn't get involved in something else, I think he may be okay. And that was the one worrisome for Sean, is he was going into this race thinking, oh man, deja vu, I can't have this happen. But we'll stay right here because I want to make sure to confirm it. That we have our 4 to get that got eliminated as Tatiana didn't realize Lucci and Bianchi is there. There you go, Tatiana. It looks like she realized that the 36 was right behind him. Caleb Hobbs is in second, so it looks like Caleb Hobbs is no down the Elite 8. Who would have predicted the 78 making it into the Elite 8? Of course, the 78... which was Leo Einstein in the Monster Energy Series. He never even made the playoffs in the 78. So Caleb Hobbs is thinking to himself, man, I might have just done it. Now, if Caleb Hobbs wins, of course, he would be in the next round regardless. So, and if the 21 wins, then I know who's going to be the 4 to get eliminated. So, which is more than likely the 21's not going to win. Assuming the 21 wins, I know who will be the 4 that get eliminated. Heller, Smart, Tang, maybe Sam Davis, I don't know. Assuming the 21 does not win, I believe, and don't quote me on this, I believe the 4 drivers who've been eliminated would be Cody Smart, David Heller, Jackie Tang, and Noah Platts. It's going to be close between Sam Davis if he's moving on or not. But as I said, we'll have to wait for the official scoring to tell me. As Bianchi's having a very good debut. Frank's probably saying to himself, man, I got the luckiest driver in the world. He's coming off of winning an Oreo Cup Series. How would it be for him to get his first career Foster Series when in his debut race, may I add? That would be something interesting we have not seen before at a track like this, eh? But I will reveal to you in this video who are the 4 drivers that have been eliminated. What Bianchi doesn't want to see is another yellow, because we finally got ourselves into a long green flag run. Assuming the 21, if the 21 does win, I know who the 4 drivers will be eliminated. If the 21 doesn't win, and this is going to be a question mark, I think we know the 4 drivers that would get eliminated if the 21 doesn't win, which would be Noah Platts, Jackie Tang, David Heller, and Cody Smart, if that is indeed the case. But again, I don't want to speculate until we get the official word from the PCSRA. We'll find that out together. Sean Art has gone a lap down, so Sean Art, who came in this race 18 points below the cut line, needed a lot of help. And of course, with David out of the race, I think we can definitely say David's eliminated. I can confirm Jackie Tang's been eliminated because, like I said, Jackie Tang was one of the drivers in the danger zone of being eliminated. So Jackie Tang, I can confirm he is eliminated. David Heller, I can definitely confirm. Of course, he came in his race in that critical 8th position in the points. I can definitely confirm he's eliminated. I don't know the other 2. We only have 10 drivers on the lead lap and 28 left in this race. It's been a demolition derby tonight. But I don't think Lucci and Bianchi minds. Good run for Nathan Orman after a win last week at Las Vegas. As we have 3 laps to go, and Bianchi is led from the pole. So it looks like 2 weeks in a row, a non-playoff driver will win from the pole. Nathan Orman did it last week at Las Vegas. Lucci and Bianchi will do it again this week. And of course, remember, Noah Platts came into this race in a must-win situation. So I can probably say Noah Platts might be eliminated. I think we might have our 4 eliminated. But we'll have to confirm that with the official word, as we're going to come to the white flag for Lucci and Bianchi. Well, this would be a definite shocker, as Bianchi has taken the white flag one more time around Memphis Motorsports Park. Perfect timing, because we're almost at the time where we need to be in our room. So, hey, 2 races I got recorded. But Lucci and Bianchi pulls an upset in his debut race. Team Frank is going to be super delighted. Bianchi will win his debut race at Memphis. Well, who had this on their bucket list? Caleb Hobbs, 2nd. He's in the Elite 8. What a wreckfest of a race we've had here tonight. I'm going to wait for standings to get official. And indeed, they are now official. All right, Lucci and Bianchi, the winner. Congrats to him. He's going to be in the All-Star race next season if he signs up. Caleb Hobbs, 2nd. He is confirmed in the next round. Jamie Pintor, 3rd. Nathan Orman, 4th. Noah Platts, 5th. I don't know if that's going to be enough, because remember, Noah Platts was 118 points below the cut line. We're going to have to wait and see. Shane Lake, 6th. Remy Crampton, 7th. Jessica Shelton, Zachary Fitzwater, Jalecia Kuzma in the top 10. But now comes the big question. And ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to reveal it to you right here. Who are the 4 drivers getting eliminated? Who has moved on to the Elite 8? We're going to find out right here, right now. As you're being a derping lizard. There's score 4. It's Memphis, for God's sakes. I don't know why Memphis is not on the deal. Give me 1 second. Unless I didn't put it in the... Nope, it's down here. There we go. Okay, Memphis 70. 6 cautions tonight. All right, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. The moment of truth. I'll give Hartnett a couple of points because I'll just say, God damn it. And of course, tough break for Hartnett. I'll give him 42 so he can score points. All right. Of course, he didn't even take the green. All right, ladies and gentlemen, take a deep breath. We're going to find out together who is moving on, who's not. Here we go. And there it is, ladies and gentlemen. We have our Elite Eight. Nick Voiles, Caleb Hobbs, Sean and Jesse Art, Emmanuel Hartnett, CJ Bracken, Cody Smart, and David Heller. That means, officially, the 4 drivers that have been eliminated. Oh, Quentin Moore, David actually tied. Oh, boy. I'm going to have to figure this one out. Let's see. The tiebreaker is going to go to the best finish. But I'll have to figure that out. Let's see. This is going to determine the tiebreaker. Let's start off with Toronto. David had a finish of... This is going to determine who's going to be the final spot. Quentin Moore finished 18th. Where did David finish? 16th. Last week at Las Vegas, Q-Man 14th, David 21st. And let's see, tonight, David got 31st, Quentin Moore 36th. But I have to say this. The tiebreaker went to the highest finish, no matter what happened this round. That means Quentin Moore is in the Elite Eight. David Heller has officially been eliminated. Wow. Quentin Moore won the tiebreaker because of the best finish in the round of 12, which was 14th last week. That saved him from being eliminated, and David Heller will now be one of the 4 drivers who have been eliminated. It's now going to be David Heller, Sam Davis, Jackie Tang, and Noah Platts, who led the regular season going into the second half of the season, or the chase for the championship, will not win the championship. What a tough break. So it'll be Emmanuel Hartnett, Kelsey Hobbs, not Kelsey Hobbs. Wow, that was a good fail, boys. Let's try it again. Emmanuel Hartnett, Caleb Hobbs, Nick Voiles, Sean Jesse, CJ Bracken, Cody Smart, and Quentin Moore. The Cinderella story continues for that 34 camp. Hope you enjoyed tonight's race. If you did, be sure to give this video a like. Subscribe to become part of the PCSRA crew today. We've shown your full finish results. You've already seen your rookie points, which has taken a bit of a knocker. Your overall points, you now know the Elite Eight. You will see the reformatted points in the pre-race show next week at Kansas. As we are down to 8 drivers, Hartnett will be the points leader because he won in this round. And we'll see you next time as you've been watching another broadcast of PCSRA TV, the best in our racing since 2017. Good night from Memphis.